Hey guys, welcome to Next Step Airsoft, and today I'm going to be talking about this gun that I built from scratch. You want to talk about custom? This is custom. There's literally one part, the barrel, and I guess two, the bucking, that actually made for Airsoft, and the rest is, you know, for whatever. This stuff is made for a lot of uses. So just to start off, right here is, I have a pistol grip and a forward grip here. I had this built as more of a CQB type weapon, but I'm sure just because of how it's built, which I will show you in a minute or two, you can configure this in so many different ways. I'd love to see what you guys figure out. So the way it works is there's gas comes up here and there's a valve in the pistol grip, and then when I pull the trigger, it lets gas up into here, and then BBs come down here and then shoots out. So this doesn't really have like a cutoff type thing where you pull the trigger and it lets a spurt of gas out and then shuts it off. You gotta do that yourself with your finger. So that's why I like to keep gas costs down, because if you hold the trigger, gas continues to come out. So propane, I've actually used propane on this. There's just an adapter, screw right into the 1/4-inch pipe threads down here, and I've run this big tank on here, and it works well. It just is a huge tank. So what I recently did was went and got this little regulator and this adapter, and this is just paintball threads, and so this is for just standard 12-gram cylinder CO2 cartridge adapter to paintball threads. Thread it in here and thread this into here, and I can adjust the PSI to whatever I want, get the FPS and power right where I want it. So this keeps size down, obviously. This compared to this, the weight and size is a huge difference. I'm not going to get the amount of shots, obviously, as I will with the propane, but it's a lot smaller and it's a lot easier to carry extra CO2 rather than extra propane. So I'm going to take this apart and show you guys kind of the internals of it and explain a little bit more about it. Okay, so first off, I'll talk about the body. This is just PVC wood, like you can get at any home improvement store or whatever. It's a little expensive, but I had pieces laying around, so that's what I chose to use. You could probably use real wood or something else you have around, and I just routed out with the router the channels that I need at different depths. And then this pistol grip is actually just a piece of 2-inch PVC pipe that I heated with a heat gun and smashed it into this flat shape, stuck it over the valve body, which is right here, and then just like filled it with silicone, and it just sticks here pretty good. So let me get this out of the way, and we'll get to the actual shooting mechanism. So right here is where I stored BBs. This isn't gravity fed, really. It more or less is, but it doesn't shoot continuously when you just pull the trigger down. So I fill BBs in there. This entire area is filled with BBs. As I said, the gas comes up to this point right here, or it comes to this point, pull the trigger, gas comes up, and it both goes out the barrel and then it goes back, and it goes to the back of the mag, and there's actually a little bit of pressure shooting the BBs up and down into the firing chamber here, more or less. That I found that helped when I was building it. I tried it without this, and then when I added it in, it shot more BBs at a time, which is more helpful when you shoot this gun, because it's not super accurate. So this is just all 1/8-inch pipe threads. Just a nipple, and then I'm going to take this apart again and show you guys a little deeper. Right here, this is just a 1/4-inch copper, goes up, and there's actually half of the pipe blocks BBs from going past this point. It's all kind of just trial and error. I tried it, different ways. This is all just like soldered in, so you can figure it out. I assume if you're trying to go into Airsoft with a homemade gun, you're going to be pretty handy. Let me see. This is the hop-up. Actually, it does have a hop-up, even though it's not really accurate. It's even less accurate without a hop-up. So the outer barrel just kind of unscrews off of here. And in there, you can see the barrel, and there's a modified bucking in there. I cut off the, let's see, oh, no, here it is. I have a bucking laying around here. So this little nub that actually a BB can't fit through without being pushed through. So I actually cut that off because there's no nozzle in this to push it through. So it just kind of like gets pushed through with air, and so I need to take away as much resistance as possible. But as I said, when you screw this down, that puts hop on the BBs, which increases accuracy by a lot, even though, like I said, it still isn't very accurate. But I don't know how much of that is due to the fact that it shoots like 20 BBs at a time, because it literally does. You just kind of give it a little shake this way, BBs come down into here and just shoot, 15, 20 BBs at a time, all in about half a second. It's just kind of like, boop, and they're all out. So, you get like a 3-foot grouping on that at about 50 feet, so it's pretty good for CQB. I don't know how well you would be able to manage it in a field setting, though I don't know if extending the barrel and reworking the mag and making it a more ergonomic type gun would help that. I'd love to see what you guys can figure out and what you try and what you how you advance this model, and see if we can get a good gun out there that is completely homemade. Alright, so there it is. Go with it. See what you can figure out. See if you can get maybe a more controlled DMR type model of this. I don't know. I'd love to see what you guys can do. Put it in the comment section. I'd love to hear about it, and even offer advice if you want it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe below, comment. Like I said, like it and share. I need I need you guys to promote my channel for me, because I do not have money to do that myself. Thank you.